Majority of guys always just say like, "Oh yeah, but we had to do Wet Dreams. Wet Dreams was minor."
Wet Dreams was fucking sick.
Really? It was sick. What? Why would you enjoy it?
Because you're having a sex dream.
Do you actually remember your sex dream?
I hooked up with Cameron Diaz the other day.
What? Yeah, but you're not having.
Wait, are we doing?
Wait,
are we doing another episode after this?
Whoa!
We're doing another episode after this, and we'll cover.
Bro,
dreams.
just because you had a sex dream, that doesn't mean that's a wet dream.
Oh, is wet dream when you nut?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think I ever nutted from a dream. That I remember anyway.
Of course you did.
Well, I just told you that I didn't.
No, you did.
There's no way that I woke up and I was just like, oh shit.
What up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Book of Bruh. If you hopefully have watched our last episode, you can see Mr. Abe done a fantastic intro on that second episode. So we thought, hey, let's go again. So let's see your intro, bruh.
No, you're doing the intro. I did it last time.
No, personally, I thought you was a bit of a big man last time. So let's throw you in it.
All right, cool. Okay.
Because now you haven't had to think about it.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's go. What up, people? Welcome to this week's episode of the Book of Bruh. We're here to talk shit, speak some rhymes, let you know Wagwan with the peoples. And
you can't just say the same thing from
I can. It's like it's our intro.
No, that's good. No, you've done solid there.
No, right.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to go with something fresh and original, I'll copy it the week after.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, yeah. So welcome to another episode of the Book of Bruh. We're in it for the long run, people. Greatly appreciate all the views that we've had so far. We really did not think that it would actually get that much attention.
It's done good, really good.
But yeah, been happily surprised or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you. It's been great. But today we thought we would throw a little bit of a curveball into it. Make sure that everyone's still in the game and stuff like that. And trying to hold it down for the people. So we always say, I think we said in the intro, like hold it down for the people.
Yeah, hold it down.
Yeah, laying it down, people. So we thought, so I came up with the idea of this one. So what we usually do is we kind of like try and keep it as natural as possible. So at any one time, only one of us know the topic of the episode, really.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, do it.
So to keep everything, as real as possible. So so today we thought that I thought that we would introduce this sort of topic to the Book of Bruh. And the question that I'd like to ask is, so we are in 2022 now.
Yeah.
A whole nother ball game.
Yep.
It's a whole new year. We've started the year really good.
Mm-hmm.
So far, so good. Cannot complain. We're very blessed. However, as the world has changed and it has developed a lot, do you think men should still be gentlemen in this day and age? Innit? So there's a lot.
That's a broad question.
A broad question. Broad question. And obviously it depends on what you deem to be gentlemen.
Yeah.
Everyone's definition of it will be different. Are you viewers? Are you still any male viewers? Do you consider yourself a gentleman? Are you a gentleman? Do you think there's a need to be a gentleman these days? The world has changed a lot.
Yeah.
Equality.
Yep.
Social media.
Yep.
There's a lot. I think there's a lot that has gone into changing the way men are. Because the word gentleman or whatever, that it's a very old school type of word.
Very old school.
Yeah.
I think it means like a gentleman is a man of like higher social standing, quite economically influential and shit like that. But I think a gentleman nowadays is a completely different definition.
Completely different.
And
do you consider yourself a gentleman, sir?
Nah.
Really?
No, I think chivalry's dead.
Oh, damn!
But I don't think that's a bad thing.
But we don't. Why is that?
I think, like you said, like the times have changed. Women have a lot more like rights, and they're a lot more powerful. And I think there was this whole thing with like gentlemen and stuff back in the day, and chivalry.
Yeah,
it was a lot of like a bit like dominating in a way. Because I know it's meant to be like.
See, I don't think it was dominating. I think it was classy. Being a
Yeah.
gentleman was classy. Like, you know, like, I don't know, kind of like Peaky Blinders type of thing. Like, fresh suit, looking sick. Oh, like, would you? So would
Oh, okay,
you?
I wouldn't define that as being a gentleman.
Oh,
I,
what? Of course it is, bro.
No, but I would define being a gentleman as being like, you know, when it's raining, you like throw your coat down over the puddle and stuff, so she doesn't have to walk through a puddle.
No, that's just stupid, bro.
And then basic etiquette where it's like, you know, I will hold a door open.
I don't think that's the right analogy. No one throws their coat over a puddle. Just walk around the puddle.
No, but like in Hollywood films, when they're like, you know, they throw it. It's over dramatized. Sure,
Yeah.
But I mean that aspect of it where it's like you have to open the car door for her and stuff like that.
Well, so what? You don't think you need to open a car door anymore?
No.
Swear.
She can open her own door.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
But that's the thing that I think is dominating about it, where it's just like men had to be the protectors of women, and we wrapped it in this thing that we call being a gentleman and chivalry.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like women now, they're on equal standing with us, or nearly. Like we're really pushing towards it.
I mean, I personally think women are a lot greater than men.
Yeah.
I personally like, especially, you know, like when you see that that meme or whatever, when people say like, you know, why do people call you know, why do people like a sign of weakness? Everyone goes, oh, you pussy or whatever. But technically, a pussy is very strong.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
If
women
someone
have to go through just in their day to day is crazy.
Mad.
Crazy.
Hats off to you, ladies.
Yeah.
You lot deal with a lot of shit. Like, we get kicked in the nuts, bro, and we're like, we've lost all sort of.
And also, that's an optional event, but like period pains, that's a monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I used to be a first aider when I was at my first job, at the college.
Yeah.
And majority of my call outs would be girls with period pains. And it's like the first time I went there, I'd be like, you know, you go through the things, you're like, what are your symptoms? And she's just like, I feel like my stomach is fucked. And because I'm a guy, they didn't want to say like period pains, bruh. But I would have to like diagnose it. And it sounded shit. And I was like, 2 minutes, it sounds like you got bowel cancer or something like that. I was just like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, you're dying.
An alien might burst out.
I think you're dying. I've seen this in the Men in Black.
And then a woman came over, woman first aider, and she was like, "Is it that time, babes?" And she was like, "Yeah." So then,
but I don't think it's a big deal.
Fucked up.
I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think guys should get all weirded out by it.
Oh, what about period pains?
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't.
Like, oh
it's
yeah,
not a big deal.
Is it the time of the month? It's not that. Like, even when certain girls feel a type of way to sort of say it or whatever, like, oh, you know,
I think girls care about it more than guys do.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think you're naturally very bashful about it, but when you're a younger guy, obviously, I was a bit like, no, thank you. But nowadays, it's like,
older, maturer.
Do you know what they are? Do you know what like periods are?
Isn't it like the egg going?
Yeah. So I have a friend that's a doctor, and she sometimes comes along with medical knowledge, and she was saying that apparently when girls are born, they all have a certain amount of eggs.
Bro, I found that out like a couple of years ago, bruv.
How the fuck do they have all these eggs in
there?
Bruv,
it's like, we just had a pack of Skittles, Shout out Skittles. And like, bro, apparently it's just like a bag. Like not a bag, but like it's like a bucket. So they got a bucket of, let's call it a bucket of periods.
Fuck.
So or it's the egg in it.
Sack.
Is it the eggs? That they lose, I think.
Eggs.
This is like the typical thing of how how guys are clueless.
I don't know the details, but I know that
it's something like this.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of eggs, and then them
that they were born with. That's it, bro.
Yeah,
you don't gain more eggs.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Mad.
And then when they hit menopause, that's it.
That's it.
No eggs.
They've run out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so they've got like a bucket of eggs in their body.
Yeah.
And then once that bucket's finished, that's
it.
That's it.
Time for a bit of hot flushes and whatever else.
And hot flushes and.
But yeah, and then them having periods is them laying those unfertilized eggs. So they're like, chickens.
Oh, I didn't even see it like that.
Yeah, I was like, they're the chickens of the human world. That baffled me.
Yeah,
so how do you have so many fucking eggs when you're a baby?
I wonder how big they are.
They must honestly be microscopic. I don't even know, like a cell.
Do you look?
But then how does?
Is it a cell? Is it? It must be in it. Like,
and then the whole like
sperm thing going into a.
Yeah, because
everyone's seen that picture.
Yeah, we've all seen like.
Yeah. And then they're like, attacking it.
Yeah,
it's like a vicious fight. That majority of the time, women win again.
Yeah.
You lot are strong, man.
But another thing with periods that freaks me out, is, do you know how they all sync up? Like women sync up.
Yes, I know this.
That freaks me out. Like, how do they know? But also, because like
Why do the eggs know?
I don't know. Like, what is it? Is it pheromones? Is it just like, in eye contact? Is it that psychic feminine bond? But I was thinking about it. But why haven't? Because like your girlfriends,
Yeah,
they go to work.
yeah.
They sync up with all the girls at work.
Yeah.
They go home. They sync up with all the girls at home. Then their friends and their family, they go and sync up with all the girls. So why aren't all the girls synced up?
Oh,
Surely at some point all the girls are going
everyone's
to
just on
sync
the
up.
period at the same
Surely
time.
it's going to be like, it's going to be January 23rd, and it's like all the women
Everyone's
have synced up.
just
What's going to happen? Is it going to be
This
like?
is what I'm saying. It's mad. Like how do you lot do this?
It's fucked.
It is so nuts.
It's
We have
fucked.
it so easy, and like realistically, like like majority of guys always just say like, oh yeah, but we had to do wet dreams. Wet dreams was minor.
Wet dreams are fucking sick.
Really? It was sick. What? Why would you enjoy it?
Because you're having a sex dream.
Do you actually remember your sex dream?
I hooked up with Cameron Diaz the other day.
What? Yeah, but bro, you're not having.
Wait, are we doing?
Wait,
are we doing another episode after this?
Whoa.
We're doing another episode
Wait.
after this. And we'll cover
Bro,
dreams.
just because you had a sex dream, that doesn't mean that's a wet dream.
Oh, is wet dream when you nut?
Yeah,
Oh no, I don't think I ever nutted from a dream that I remember anyway.
of course you did.
Well, I just told you that I didn't.
No, you did.
There's no way that I woke up and I was just like, oh shit, son.
Bro, this would have been like when you was like 13 or whatever.
I would have remembered.
You can't remember it.
Because I don't think it ever happened.
Bruv, every guy has a wet dream, bro. It's how you become a man. Fuck, bro. Imagine if you're not a man yet.
I haven't had my bar mitzvah.
Yeah, imagine. You're still, I'm just a little boy.
Am I even old enough to have this drink? This beard is actually staying.
Bruv, you serious?
Yeah.
You've never had a wet dream?
Not like where. Do you know how much I'd love to just unconsensually nut in a dream? That'd be fucking sick.
What? I can't believe.
Why is it so bad then?
So what did you think people have? So you've heard people talk about wet dreams, yeah? But
I thought they're just sex dreams.
No,
For real.
it's got what? No, bruv. No, a wet dream is when you literally like it's. I guess technically it is when you're like becoming a man. You're like
Well, no, I think
you would have like
hormones
you
give
would've
you
got-
boners randomly.
yeah, because
become a man,
apparently like you could get a boner from when you're young.
Yeah.
But obviously you're not nutting. But then you like when you're at a certain age, like like I'm sure I was about 13, 14, and you end up busting a nut, bro.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Nah, it's not great because I
'Cause
remember.
you got to wake up and it's a mess.
Yeah, mess.
And it's taking you unawares.
And-
It's an ambush.
It was total ambush, and I was with my family when. So I remember when this happened to me, and obviously, my mum's not going to watch this podcast realistically.
Hopefully not.
I really hope
I
not.
hope not.
But we was
if
on
any
a
family are watching, get out of here.
yeah, get out of here. You don't want to watch any of this. But yeah, we was on holiday away with the family, and I'm talking about this is the whole family's there. So my brothers, mum, dad, my nan, my granddad, everything.
Right.
Yeah, we were all there. And the worst bit of it was I was on a train. So I was on a train.
What, you were like surrounded by people on a train and you nutted yourself?
No, so it was one of those sleeper train things.
Okay, so everyone was knocked out.
Yeah, so everyone knocked out, but then obviously everyone kind of like
Because I was picturing you like having a nap midday in the couch.
just slightly.
and then you just like sleep.
Oh.
And you wake
No.
up and they're like, he just nutted.
Everyone was pointing and laughing at me.
All right, so cool.
Yeah.
You're on the sleeper train. you
Yeah,
just
wake
nutted
up in the
yourself.
morning and I was just like, oh my God, what the fuck is happening? But then you obviously can't say to your parents, like, so this is at the stage, you're like, you're 12, 13.
Yeah.
Your parents have your luggage as well. You're like,
Mhm.
Obviously,
Oh, so you couldn't even change.
nah, bro. I literally
Wow.
like ended up just stuffing my. I think this was back in the briefs. I was like one of those late bloomers, bro. I was a brief guy back then.
Yeah, I mean, we all started that way.
Yeah, we all started that way.
It's a
Yeah,
gateway
exactly.
Underwear.
Yeah, yeah. It was so I had to stuff my briefs with tissue, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, I couldn't eat chat, and then I had to just roll around with nut in my pants, bro.
I mean, yeah, that sounds kind of shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, I guess technically it could be an enjoyable experience if it was the
I
right
think
setting.
from
I can't believe you haven't nutted. You haven't had a wet dream.
I mean, I have a pretty bad memory. It could have happened.
I feel like
But
it's
I
something.
forget.
I don't know. Maybe we should stick a poll out there one day. Does
Everyone
everyone have a wet dream?
dreams?
I'm very surprised that you never had a wet dream. But anyway, so
women. Talk about women and.
so yeah, so how
shit.
so going back to being a gentleman. So you don't consider yourself a gentleman. So
I think I treat everyone respectfully.
yeah,
I treat everyone the
naturally.
way that I want to be treated. Like, if I've got space under my umbrella, get under here, whatever.
So if there was a
all those sort of aspects, I would do. I think all of the qualities of the
but you
gentleman.
wouldn't you wouldn't
but I
open the door. You wouldn't open a door for a chick.
I mean, if I'm going in first, but there's no way that I'd like. You know the way that they like open the door and they make a big show of it. 'Cause it's like proper manners and etiquette. That's bollocks.
Okay.
I think that is fucking stupid.
All right. So what? So you don't think that there's any need to be a gentleman this day and age?
I don't think girls want a gentleman. I think
no. I think deep down girls want a gentleman.
No, what they want is a nice guy with bad boy qualities, or a bad boy. I think it's a nice guy with bad boy qualities. I can't remember.
Yeah, to an extent, but there's
qualities. But they don't want some because otherwise you're a simp.
But bro, but this is what I'm saying. This is back to 2020. Yeah, like simp life, all of this. What's wrong with like?
There's nothing wrong with being a simp. And in some relationships, sure, it does work.
And
but in other relationships,
insert here what simp actually means for you people.
Yeah, if you don't know, but really, in my experience, when I've simped, which I have when I was younger,
everyone has. It's natural. It's all good, bro. If some people are out there that are into that simp life, you
get walked all over. You get walked all over.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I'm not about that. You might enjoy that sort of thing, but for me personally,
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I think there has to be mutual respect. And if like one person shouldn't be simping the other, you should both be on each other.
Yeah.
Unless you're like into that kind of thing, sure. But personally, me with my partner, it's got to be like same.
Yeah. 50-50.
But not different. It's got to be same.
Same.
And so yeah, that's why. I mean, I did not enjoy my time as a simp. I tried to be a gentleman. I did everything.
Yeah.
And honestly, nice guys finish second. And second,
it's true.
Second just cleans up.
Second
after
is
the
last
first guy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you're just waiting for them to like either break up or just look at you, and then you just like.
So if we go with that logic,
yeah.
So say you're on a first date, would you pay the bill then, or is this 50-50 straight away? Ooh.
All right. Woo! So my opinions on this, I think. Yes.
What, you'd pay the bill first date?
I would pay the bill, but personally, I think anything should be 50-50. Like one of the, I'm not sure if it's the hottest, but one of the like the most respect-gaining moves I've seen a girl do is she was this au pair.
What does that mean?
So she was like it's when they get like a German girl or it's usually a European girl or from anywhere really, and they act as a nanny for their kids to like live in with them.
Oh, a living nanny.
Yeah. And you see loads of them in London. It's huge.
Yeah.
So then she was an au pair. She's not making that much money.
Yeah.
And if they're a student, if they're an au pair, if they're not somewhere that was like economically strong,
livable,
whatever. But if they're not making too much, then I'm always like, you know what? I got a job. I'll pay 100, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, but this girl, we had the meal. I put the money down. And she was like, no, I'm paying my bit. And I was like, don't worry about it. I'll make a bit more than you. Oh, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. That's a bit that's patronizing. I didn't say that. I was just like, listen, don't worry about it. I got it. And I put my card down. I paid. And then she literally got her wallet out, got a tenner, and just shoved it into my hand. And was like,
okay, that's
I'm
good.
Paying. And it was on like, I was just like, respect.
Yeah, for real. That is. The worst bit is when like I would always want to pay the first meal. Always. I would always like even I think
that's it's not like gentlemanly though, is it? It's just like etiquette.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah, but it's still that whole equality thing, isn't it? Like women like, are no different to men nowadays and all. Right. Not saying that there was a time when women were like men were better or anything like that, because I don't agree with it.
Yeah, they weren't better, but that women were
they were seen as
they were put down. They weren't allowed to have good paying jobs.
No, exactly. Although that sort of stuff is still going on, but
yeah,
I would always want the chick to at least
gesture. It's when they're
even if it's fake, man.
It's when the bill comes.
Fake
and
it.
like,
Suddenly they start looking.
Yeah, they don't want to make eye contact with you. It's just like, just look me in the eyes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
tell me to
And
pay
just,
for it.
yeah, just
You
take
will
it.
treat
Take it
me.
like I'm man.
Yeah.
It's so, bruv, I still got, like, to this day, yeah.
Yeah.
I was seeing this lady at one point in my life. So yeah, I was seeing them for a little while. It was going pretty well, yeah. And then I linked her for a lunch break. And then she just wanted McDonald's. I must have been off or whatever. She wanted McDonald's, so just went to a McDonald's drive-through. And obviously I'm driving, so I'm on that side of the thing anyway. And she didn't even offer to pay for her McDonald's. And then I broke up with her. Yeah, gone, ended. Not
because-
right in that moment, not in the fucking McDonald's drive-through.
Did you let her finish her food first, and then you were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Bitch."
It was like, you know,
Was that
like
food good, yeah?
upon reflection,
Yeah.
I was like, no, this is.
But was that the reason why?
That was one of my main reasons why. Yeah.
No, to be fair, I've had that.
It still resonates in my mind now, bro. That
Yeah.
I got taken a mug of. It's not the fact that it was that you know, it's only McDonald's. Obviously, it's not going to be. It's not much
the
more
principle of
money.
it.
Yeah, it's the principle. Not even an offer. She was like, "Oh yeah, buy my lunch." She was,
what a demand!
she was like, "Yeah, buy my lunch."
That's
And I was like, yeah. And obviously, like, you know, you're young, you're trying to be a little bit thing, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, don't worry, I've got it. But then, obviously, it was, I think it was like only like, you know, a week later, I started thinking, wow.
plant seeds, doesn't it?
Wow. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even.
It's a respect thing. It's like,
It is. Like, she must have no respect for me to just be like, he's paying for my lunch.
because also that, I think the whole, I know there's like these articles out there that like only men that are not economically attractive will like say like, oh, you know, I don't want to pay for her food, but
No, I don't think it's that at all.
nah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. It's literally a respect thing, because it's like you. It's,
So-
it's
so-
not
so-
like
so-
back in the day where you had a low-paying job or you were like a housewife, so men had to pay for the meal.
There's a
I-
divide, and then this goes to the whole point of like these roadmen
Okay.
who are fully road. They
Yeah.
are road, yeah. And you see all of them in this drill music and all that sort of
Mhm.
stuff or whatever. Are you really like that all the time? Realistically,
I wonder that as well. You know.
are you? You're not. Nah, you're not. Because you're not gonna go home and act road to your mum.
I was thinking when they go to work, are they like?
Yeah,
Are they like?
it's like a split
Daniel,
personality,
could you do this report? And they're like, yeah, man, safe.
Yeah,
safe, innit?
sick one still.
See less blood.
Yeah,
and
yeah. It's not.
consider it done.
Yeah,
It's gonna get got.
yeah. That's a very bad impression, but yeah, cool,
Nah,
man.
I thought my roadman was quite good. Back in the day, it used to be fucking sick.
Oh, see, yeah, the world's
Well,
changed
yeah,
now, bro.
well,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So like, so imagine what type of girl you're gonna get. So if you are road like that 24/7, what sort of girl are you gonna get? Not saying that being road like that. If you know, your personality is your personality, but I still think that to an extent you're putting that on.
Yeah.
Because if you're able to switch out of it and be like, oh yeah, please, thank you, this, blah blah blah, then you are putting it on to an extent, naturally.
Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah.
And then what sort of woman is that gonna bring to you? And then do you still need to be a gentleman to that woman? Because realistically, and this is that whole what you know, not obviously not all the gal, but majority of girls these days all just wear, oh yeah, drip this, drip that, blah blah, wearing the, you know, latest fashion and
I think
this suit, that suit, blah blah. But when back in the day, gentleman, like the term, I think the term gentleman was for gangsters, but it was like proper gangsters, like where they were wearing like sick suits, and they had that serious respect for women. They had the, like, you know, my woman's my queen, blah blah. They'll treat the woman like amazingly, make sure they treat their mum amazingly. So that, like, a gangster back then who was like,
what do you mean gangster? Are you talking like Sopranos?
yeah,
like,
bro, they were gangsters, bro, and they were gentlemen as fuck. They were, bro. They like, but obviously they would have that little bit of a gangster moment where they would, like, they might want to beat up their wife or something like that.
Yeah.
But then, you know, that's the gangster in them.
That's a gangster. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't date a bad boy and not let him be bad.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
can't date a crazy girl and not let her be crazy.
yeah. So is it really like it? And then it
I don't
moves
know,
on to that whole sort of section of, is it just because of social media and the way
Yeah.
music has now come, blah blah blah, that has taken away the respect that guys should be giving to women. Damn, damn.
I think that is pornography.
Holy shit! What?
What
Coming from the man who's never had a wet dream.
No, the whole like the respect for women aspect and shit like that. Back in the day, they did not have pornography on the same level that we have today. But pornography today, there's kids as young as like, I think it's 9 to 12 that children start watching pornography these days.
9 to
Probably
12.
even earlier with smartphones. Because when I was younger,
Yeah, for real.
I had one of those brick Nokias that you could have a block a sword with or something like that. They were indestructible.
Yeah.
But they didn't have picture messages, nothing like that. There was no Snapchat where you can delete a nude.
Nah,
away.
nothing.
And I think
because I was back in the day with dial-up, bro. Dial-up, hearing.
That's fucked.
And then if someone like you download, like everyone knows how it was, innit? Everyone would use LimeWire or something like that to download porn, and then like your mid download or whatever, and then suddenly someone rings a house phone and you're like, no, it cuts off your whole download.
And only one person can make a call at a time.
Yeah.
I remember 6 o'clock calls were free, and then
you
call baby girl and just be like, hey, what are you doing? And then MSN came out, changed the whole game.
Changed the game. But yeah, what you said?
Pornography, I think, has just changed up that whole thing because like young boys are seeing women do stuff that they honestly just do not do.
They do not do.
I remember it was like WWE because I used to think that shit was real. I used to think WWE was real. I used to think porn was real. I used to think like, if you go off into the library, there's about a 25% chance you might get sucked off in the
you never know.
It's just and you just think it because like
every guy has that optimism of like, oh, I'm just in the library chilling, and suddenly both our hands touch the same book.
No, that's quite a romantic version of,
of
the plots that I've seen.
It's
you're looking at blowjob techniques as well.
One of the chances.
Fuck the theory. Let's do practical.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that whole thing fucked up the way that men have sort of seen women.
Yeah.
And I think at that young age, like it really fucks you up.
So if
because like when you said the gentleman back in the day, with the gangsters and whatnot, they would not have had that same level of
no way, of course not.
like women being
bro, they would have been flicking through.
Yeah, they might have like some poster girls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have had like the shit that we have today.
No way, nah, of course not. And whenever guys gas that they don't watch porn, don't lie. Like, just stop lying
every now and again.
But so if you've got the respect for women, has a chick ever asked you to like beat on them, like hit me, daddy? Or I mean, I guess by that look, but you don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
I think I'm tempted to answer, but I know that I've still got a job and stuff, and that family might still be watching, even though we told you to leave.
Yeah, we did tell you to leave.
So
that's true. That's a very personal question. So but okay, maybe we should go around it.
I'm not. I feel like I'll address it now because I've fucking like done this massive smile. So yes, and it was.
But it's not. But realistically, it's natural. I mean, what's wrong with it? It's not like
if it's consensual, nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's consensual. She wanted it.
Yeah,
It's nothing wrong, bro. This is what I said. Like it's 2022. Order twos, baby.
To be fair,
anything goes, bro.
After 50 Shades of Grey, the game changed.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's another whole thing that changed everything.
That was a shit book, but fuck, did it change the game up? I remember when my girlfriend at the time read that book, and she texted me. She was like, "I want you to tie me up. I want you to fucking slap me and shit." And I was there just.
Every guy's like, yeah. But
fucking yeah, and do you know what? I read that book and it was shit.
So I'm assuming. Why did you read it?
I wanted to read it because I wanted to see what all the fuss was about.
One of my guy mates. I'm not going to say who.
Wait. I didn't read all of it. I only read the highlights because in between.
How do you read the highlights?
Literally all the sex scenes.
Oh,
because like all the sex scenes were quite well written.
Oh, was it? Okay.
But everything in between is like, and then Angela picked up the book from the shelf. It was read. That book, I think, got listed as an example of bad writing.
Oh, wow.
That they teach. Because it was fucking poorly written.
Damn.
And if the author is reading this, think you know that. You made loads of money, so who cares?
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
go on about your
for
mate.
you. Yeah. What? Yeah. I know it's a bit random, but one of my mates' favorite films is Magic Mike.
What?
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Guy, mate.
Guy, mate. But then again, like we was just saying, 2022, man.
Have you watched Magic Mike?
No.
I watched Magic Mike. Again, because I wanted to see what the fuss was about. And
By yourself?
yeah, with the candles lit and
And Lionel Richie playing in the background.
I had a massage candle and the lotion ready.
Yeah, just to experience it to the full.
Well,
What did you think about this female of yours asking to be hit?
okay, so if we ever do this as like a full-time job and I don't have to worry about anything, I will give all the gory details.
No, yeah.
But,
But
for
to
now,
yeah,
yeah. At first, I was a bit like, "What the fuck?" And then,
yeah.
And then she was just like, "Oh, I just like the." It
The
was
dominance or whatever.
I think it was the
submission.
dominance, but also she liked the feeling of it.
Damn.
She liked the feeling of the. There was a girl at my primary school, and she used to love like when guys used to grab her
Primary
pressure
school?
points. Yeah, not primary school, secondary school.
Oh right. Oh Jesus, I was thinking.
And
what the fuck?
yeah, so she used to like it when guys used to grab her pressure points, and this girl was sort of the same. I don't know what it is, but she just quite enjoyed the.
Wow.
I think it's a fine line between pain and pleasure, and she was on the fun side of it.
Damn.
But,
I mean, I see. Yeah. See, I like. So I've been, but I think it has a massive impact of how you've been brought up.
what do you mean?
Like it's your pairing, isn't it? Really?
Oh, maybe.
Because I still feel like I feel like I'm a actual like proper. I feel like I'm a gentleman to quite a quite a good standard.
What you're saying? A gentleman wouldn't hit his girl if.
No, well, no. I mean, if the girl likes it,
I mean,
then
it's only gentlemanly to do it. It'd be rude not to.
yeah, it'll be rude not to. But like I'm old school, bro. I'm old school. I always open doors for females. I'll always open the door for a female on the car.
No, the thing is, I think
Pay
that's
for a meal. Blah,
that's
blah, blah.
those are like acts of respect and kindness.
Yeah, but that's traits of a gentleman, isn't it?
Traits of a gentleman.
Yeah. So, do you think you could hit a woman for £50,000?
Yeah. Would you?
Oh, swear.
What do you mean?
No. So, bro,
What do you mean?
Yeah, but remember, like, so, yeah. So, I should have given you more context.
All right, yeah.
So, everything, like, everything these days is social media. Yeah. Social media this, social media that. Everyone's trying to get the new trend. Everyone's trying to do the new next best thing. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Someone said to you, "All right, you don't know this person. Total random,
Stranger off
total
the street.
stranger on the street.
All right.
All you got to do is just go up to them and slap them. 50K.
And there's no context for people watching. It's completely Wait, is it?
It's just an unprovoked
wait.
attack, bro.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna unprovoked attack a random. I wouldn't do that on a guy. I wouldn't even do it on a 4-year-old. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it on no one.
So, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah,
No, I think
that's fair
to
point.
negatively impact.
But what happens if it was, say, let's just say, like a random UFC fighter, that Rhonda Rousey chick?
So what? Paying 50,000 to get run down by Rhonda Rousey? No.
Yeah, but you could take it. Like, no, you know she could take it.
I know she can take it, but I'm not sure I can outrun her. That's the issue.
Yeah, but
for 50 grand.
Yeah, but you might get
For 50 grand.
Yeah, but you might get beaten up, which is cool. But
It's not cool.
well, no, but it's 50K though, isn't
No,
it?
it's not the same as getting beaten up by a randomer on the street. It's Rhonda Rousey. She would snap your arms and legs.
Bro, she's not
She
gonna
would
just
turn
keep
you she would turn you into a flid. if you just came up and slapped her and she switched and she was having a bad day, even if she was having a good day,
Oh yeah,
she would just completely fold you up in a pretzel.
to be fair, this might be a bit of a wrong subject because I forgot you had like little
bitch hands.
Little bitch hands.
Shut
up.
No, that
your
was
little strong hands.
that was on. You took that completely out of context. I was saying that was the weakest part of my. I'm not saying that I was bad at it. I was saying that was the weakest part of my overall game, which is why I wanted to improve it. And then you were acting like I had little like T-Rex arms or something like that.
Well, so for 50K, so even if it's Ronda Rousey, you wouldn't take it.
Well, let me ask you a question, and I think I've asked you this
Go
in the
on,
past. Would you get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather for 1 minute?
1 minute.
1 minute, and you get free Five Guys and Nando's for the rest of your life.
Oh. I mean, I'm not a Five Guys fan, but I like their chips.
Yeah.
But-
Or what?
Well,
you
yeah,
can,
but
you
still,
can change
no.
it.
I mean,
Five Guys,
I'll be
whatever.
happy with that. And
Yeah?
Nando's as well.
Yeah.
Love me a bit of Nando's
Okay.
for a minute.
For a minute.
I think I could survive a minute.
Yeah. Would you get in the ring with Ronda Rousey for a minute for the same deal?
That's different.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's different because she will
different.
run you down.
Yeah, that is massively different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
And
in
do you
a
know what?
boxing ring, if it's boxing rules, I feel like I could stay away from Floyd Mayweather. I could just I feel like I could just. Obviously, he's like a massive, good athlete. Obviously,
If you get knocked out.
oh yeah, if
then-
I get
then-
knocked out, I'm
no,
not knocked out.
No, if you get knocked out, then you don't get the food.
Oh right, okay, all right.
So do you think you could stay conscious in the ring with Floyd Mayweather for a minute? I think I could.
I think I can. After what happened, like, did he fight? No, who's that YouTuber who fought?
It was Logan or Jake.
Who did they fight again?
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
No, but a lot of people said that fight was like there's a clause that said that Jake can get knocked out by Mayweather, and I think
swear.
and there was a bit where Floyd, I think, rocked him, and it looked as though he held him up.
Yeah. I remember seeing that.
And I believe, I do believe that.
Yeah.
Because it's an exhibition, so you don't want.
But
obviously
then
Floyd could just come in and just be like,
yeah, blah.
but also with that same logic, Jake Paul is actually a very good fighter.
Oh, shut up, bruv.
No, I know what people say and shit, but he is without a doubt a good fighter.
Really?
He's had years of pro training now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's not. I know everyone just thinks like YouTube boxer, and I mean there is a bit of like a, he's not a real boxer and whatever.
Yeah,
but he's had professional training, and if you watch him,
yeah, I guess
technically
what
a very
makes
good
you
fighter.
what makes you a professional boxer?
Yeah, because if you watch like KSI and Jake. Is it Jake or Logan? The big one.
Yeah,
whatever like they're YouTubers and they had a boxing fight. You can see they haven't got the technical ability that Jake has, the younger one.
Yeah.
Because he's actually like a proper.
Okay, fair enough. So do you think you could last in a ring with Floyd Mayweather for a minute? For 1 minute, bro. 1 minute.
Yeah, I think.
And it's just boxing. Like
I think
I'm not saying just boxing like it's.
I don't know. I think I could maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna say maybe. But Ronda Rousey, no.
Ronda Rousey, no.
Ronda Rousey, 100% no.
It's gonna stay in her life for 1 minute. You don't think you could do it with Ronda Rousey?
I think my fight with Floyd Mayweather would go a bit like 15 seconds of me staying away. Then he starts to catch me. Probably 30 seconds of getting pummeled. If I manage to stay on my feet for that long, I might just be able to.
So how long do you reckon you can?
Ronda Rousey, it's going to take her under 10 seconds to run me down. It's going to take her 10 seconds to get me on the ground. She might have fun and break limbs for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then she might just, she could defuse the bomb at any time, but she decides she's going to wait until the last second just to fuck me up as much as possible.
Make it savage.
She's going to be like, this is what you get for thinking.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Never get in the ring. Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
she's a
makes sense.
Beast.
She's a beast. Yeah, go girl, man. Go girl. And I guess that and it's an inspiration to like a lot of females out there, just to be strong, be great.
Do you know what? When you watch women's sport, I enjoy it so much more than the men's sport.
Oh, like so much better.
The women fights in UFC, absolutely amazing. Women's football.
It's actually football.
It's actually
it's actually football.
It's good football.
Yeah.
They don't dive.
Yeah, they don't roll around or all over the place and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even netball. I like watching netball, man. Netball's good. Good sport to watch.
Volleyball in the Olympics.
Oh, everyone likes a little bit.
Yeah, for a different reason, but
like, oh god damn.
I wish
I was there. But anyway, so let us know what you what you think. I personally think gentlemen traits should still be going in 2022. I think if we lose that sort of aspect of the male behavior, it'll be a loss to our kind. We got like some people still got to hold it up. But let us know what you think. Drop some comments in the box below. It's been great. Like, subscribe, follow, share our content, and it's been beautiful, people. Peace.